Okay, everybody, I'm back. Yeah, I've been gone for a minute. Chalk that up to inertia. You know, the longer you stay away from something, the easier it is to stay away. So I've been away long enough, and I want to thank my Instagram friend Lisa for sending me a message this morning and asking me if I was going to make any more videos had I stopped, because it made me realize that yeah, I've been away too long. So I got a few things to talk about. First of all, everybody who's here, see you got a new view. Kind of flip my desk around a little bit, take advantage of the natural lighting. And I got a new laptop because the other one I had was kind of crappy. And you'll see that I can take advantage of a few more editing functions now. Like there's going to be some real, what I call neato groovy stuff happening. And first thing I want to show you is this. Now you probably are thinking, some of you guys are anyway, what the hell is he doing talking about a prison cup? Well, it's like this. Prison is like the absence of everything that somebody wants. Good cups, good bowls, good plates, good food, you know. Other guys want booze, drugs, whatever. Women, you know, but whatever you want is really not in prison. It is there, you know, like there's some chicks you can hang out with, you know, but it's not the same. Anyhow, so there's guys that are in there, you know, walking the rec yards and bitching and moaning, and they'll have their cup with them. You know, guys take their cup everywhere in prison because either you're going to get it to go out there and drink water on the rec yard, or you carry a cup of hot coffee. Me, in the wintertime, I carried hot cocoa, never drank coffee. I wasn't a big coffee fan. I mean, I drank it sometimes, but it wasn't part of my everyday thing. So guys that say, man, when I get out, I'm never going to drink out of this. I'm never going to drink out of a plastic cup again. And then somebody else, I'm never going to use a plastic fork. I'm never going to use this. I'm never going to do that. Well, the one thing that I said was when I get out, I'm never going to forget. You know, that I would remember. And there's a lot of guys who get out, obviously, and they'll be like, you know, because I hung around a lot of guys with life sentences, but there were some guys I hung out with that didn't have life. And, you know, when they were getting short and they were going to go home, they'd be like, oh, kid, you know, and not just me, like telling all their friends, oh, I'm going to send you pictures, I'm going to write you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'll find you a girlfriend, you know, all this stuff. And then they get out, man, and they just don't. They lay down. You know, I mean, it's just the way it is. So I said, when I get out, I'm going to remember. And I do. I stay in contact with a lot of guys in prison, and I even sent them this picture to let them know that I remember what it is to be in there, and I remember them, you know, and I remember that they are still in there, and they're still going through it. And that brings me to another thing I want to show you. Check this out. Now, let me tell you about my buddy Glover. My buddy Glover is almost just like me. He's almost, for those of you who watch Chop It Up, he's almost like my buddy Barry and almost like my buddy Rebus. A lot of striking similarities. For instance, all three of them are very good friends of mine. All three of them are juvenile homicide offenders just like me. The striking difference between us and Glover is still locked up. And he's locked up because his lawyer neglected to get his resentencing process done in a timely manner. It was like no big deal, and they kept putting him off and kept putting him off. And in the meantime, the Florida Supreme Court shit on everybody, and they violated a concept of law called stare decisis, and they went back and they changed their mind on an already established legal precedent without any new information that was viable. What happened was there was a case out of Virginia, LeBlanc versus Virginia, because they have a parole system too, which is nothing like ours, completely dissimilar. And based on something that LeBlanc did, LeBlanc made a mistake filing his motion to the United States Supreme Court, and it was denied, not based on the merits, it was denied on a procedural, it was dismissed based on a procedural mistake. And the Florida Supreme Court says, oh, they denied LeBlanc, and LeBlanc has parole too. So we're just going to go back and say we made a mistake, and all you guys who haven't been resentenced yet are just gone. Forget about it. So there was a lot of juveniles waiting to be resentenced. You know, there was like 755 juveniles in the state of Florida, and less than 100 ended up being resentenced. Last time I checked, less than 100. And the guys who didn't get resentenced, just like Glover, a lot of them were because their lawyers were just dragging ass and not getting the job done in a timely fashion. And it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. And I remember. That's me. I'm the guy who remembers. You know, I remember guys like Glover. I remember other guys. And I remember what they go through. And I remember what it's like in prison every day, with the reality that it will never change, that the only time you're ever going to leave prison is when you die. And I remember. And I remember doing little things like sending them pictures of sunsets and sending them pictures of sunrises from the beach. I go to the beach before the sun comes up so I can take a bunch of pictures, and I send them to them. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you with some more of my neato groovy techniques that I can do with this new laptop. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I send them, and I'm going to take you guys on a little bit of trip. Take you on a trip with me. That's basically what I'm going to do. So I want to thank you, Lisa. Now, first of all, I know I come with a lot of wisecracks sometimes. You mean I'm the class clown? You know, that's what I am. That's who I am. That's what I do. You know, and even in prison, I was the guy that was always cracking jokes and making people laugh, because you know that's really what we need sometimes. We need to be able to laugh at things, because if we don't laugh at them, we may end up crying, and that sucks. So maybe next time I'll have a few more laughs, some more funny stuff to talk about. But I want to thank Lisa for motivating me to get back in front of the camera. And this is the first video I'm shooting with the new laptop, so hopefully it's pretty good. And I'm going to put some information in the description, which is something I haven't done before. And I'm going to try to make some better videos for you guys and for me. And that's what I'm up to, you know. So that's about it. You guys take care. Peace. And you'll see me on Chop It Up this week. Thank you, Lisa, for motivating me. And thank all of you who come here to watch. That's all for now. Peace.